we're recording.
Hi, YouTubers. All right, great. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Um, in our very short session, uh, last session 2 weeks ago, that did not make it on to YouTube, because after the intro, we had about 8 minutes of dialogue content before my computer decided to overheat and crash multiple times. And since then, I have replaced my CPU cooler, and thus far have not had any overheating in the past week and a half. Knock on wood. So yeah, we will start with this morning, which is what we started with last time. Um, y'all woke up to the smell of steak. The Sun Chasers partook in Craig Cat steaks for breakfast before heading to the crawl. One by one, the person was to lower themselves into a tunnel and crawl through it to the other end. Through the tunnel, it would cause possible terrors on the individual, causing them to either have to back out of the tunnel or, in the case of Arden, completely collapse and need to be drug out by others. Eventually, everyone made it through the tunnel. Ogilvy, who watched as Celestine woke up her friend Arden from his second coma, asked about her necklace and the magic carried within her, asking if she would be able to help the tribe with another task. A friend of the tribe that they literally had just found a few days ago had been flying in a blizzard and crashed into a mountain, and she was hoping that Celestine might be able to help mend the woman. Celestine agreed, and the group followed Ogilvy back to the healer's nook, where a Goliath healer was trying to mend a strange white person that was covered in feathers. Celestine helped this bird person out, asking shortly after what she was, to which she replied, Aarakocra. After a few short minutes of discussion as to where this lady was from, Callanport, and Illiken asking on where on the Icewind Dale map that is located, which is nowhere, Celestine asked if she could take the feathers that had fallen out of Sikakri's plume, to which she answered she didn't need them, so Celestine was fine to take them. Ilkin asked Sikakri about where the ice ended since she flew to Icewind Dale, which she explained that just past the summit of the peaks to the south is where it changes from normal weather to the winter. Asking about the Frost Maiden and Oral, the Aarakocra looked puzzled, not knowing what the group was talking about. When asked where she was heading, she replied that she was heading to Revel's End to speak with a prisoner. And Illiken asked where that might be, to which she replied that it was somewhere up and motioned at the top of their map. Upon an offering for Sikakri to join the Sun Chasers on their journey to slay this pesky dragon, she curtly replied that she was not food. Ogilvy, however, mentioned that if you wanted to try a test of strength as a team, she would be willing to let one of her young warriors join the expedition. Nowhere asked if there was a penalty if they did not pass the test as a group, which is where we are picking it up. And the answer to that from Ogilvy is no. The only penalty is that we will not, you will, through conquering Goat Ball, you will get a one of our young warriors to join on your expedition to kill this dragon. If you do not succeed, then you don't get the warrior. That is all. Nothing horribly negative.
I'm strong. We can do it.
Sounds good to me.
Boom.
So let's play a game of goat ball.
Now, my other answer is I have no idea what that is, so don't blame me. I don't remember. One more stupid device.
Is Sirenscape running?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very quiet background noise, though. It's kind of like the sound of fire and...
Mine
That
crashed. I had to reset it.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely heard that.
Okay, cool.
I thought that was Sky being funny at first. As in, it was actually Sky doing the shout.
Yeah, no.
It took me a second to realize it was actually on Sirenscape.
Sometimes you have to turn Sirenscape down, sometimes you have to turn it up.
Can't expect it to be perfect. Well, you can, but you'll be sorely disappointed.
So what is goat ball?
You want to follow the arrows up to the stadium area.
You got to run up and kick the goat in the balls.
Oh, I guess I'm playing Arden too, aren't I?
You will explain that goat ball is a team sport similar, or no, damn it. Goat ball is a team sport using a ball made of stuffed goat hide. Stuffed goat hide. And you need to knock the... You will get on platforms of varying heights between 2 and 5 feet, and you need to knock the other team off of their platform to win.
So, like, we throw the ball to knock them off?
Yes.
Like,
No, officially it's dodgeball on stilts.
Officially, it's goat ball. In real life, it's dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Okay.
Illican mumbles something about this brings back memories as he looks down at the ground.
Didn't you just say you didn't remember what goat ball was?
Right?
He didn't until he got to this area,
Okay.
and he remembered. He grew up here, remember? So it's one of those where he never got to play it, and then when he did, he always got knocked off because he was small and puny.
Okay.
Why he doesn't remember it? It's one of those bad memories.
All right, so it will be best 2 out of 3. But I need each person to either roll me a acrobatics or an athletics roll, your choice.
Which one do I want to do? Scary thought. Well, once my thing pops up. Athletics or what?
Or acrobatics. The hell? 21, 21, 21, 21. Surprised it's not a 21.
I'm not.
Still divisible by
Right.
7, though.
True.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh no, I thought that was Claudette's character, not.
That is an awful lot of 21s, though.
Oh man.
First round, you won.
Woohoo! Again,
Yep, again.
as he collects the ball. Why is it hitting Arcana?
As he clicked on Arcana.
Mm.
I think round 2 may be a little different.
Yeah, me too. Oh.
Claudette got a good one.
Yeah, I know.
So did Arden. Everyone else tanked. But I guess it depends on what they roll.
19, 20, 28, 48.
Yeah.
Claudette, I think, saved us.
And you lost this one.
Oh, we did. Damn.
And one more for the tiebreaker.
I think somebody should have cast Bless.
Bless wouldn't have worked, by the way.
Yeah, we lost this one.
Yeah, you lost that one.
As he picks himself up off the ground. This is why I don't remember this game. As he laughs. And congratulates the players.
So one game would probably last about 30 minutes. Obviously it goes a lot quicker just doing rolls. But yeah, so the last hour and a half you've been beaten, or you started out strong, hit them, they got a couple of you down, knocked the rest of them down, and looks like they were playing the long game and came back and wore you out.
Well, that was a new experience. I guess we faced the dragon without their aid.
I'll show them what they'll miss. It's only a white dragon. Putty.
Oh, really?
There we go.
As people funnel out of the stadium area, we will introduce you to Kaga and say he is not a seasoned warrior, but he will go with you to learn from your ways. You provided a strong first attack, and that has to count for something.
Thank you, grandmother.
Grandmother?
Because I can't remember what she's called here.
Her name is literally on her token.
I don't have any names on any tokens except for ours.
I don't even have them on ours. Right now, mine's the only one that has a name tag.
Okay.
Well,
That's
that
odd.
shouldn't be because they're all set for you to be able to see, so there must be a setting on your side that's preventing it. Maybe you need to restore or reset your Roll20.
Resetting.
But
That's the chieftain's name. That's quite a long name. Certainly a mouthful.
Yep.
we'll do what we can to make sure Kaga returns. Hopefully with many stories to tell.
Yes, yes.
He will say something to Kaga, he will take off, then he will come back. And in his hands will be a great axe that looks like it was made out of dragon bone.
Very nice.
Say it, that he is ready whenever you are ready, and it is sitting probably about mid-afternoon at this point.
How far away is the? How long do you estimate it to get to the top of the crest?
It's a 3-day.
I said, let's go. Do you have? Are you set for outdoor sleeping?
He will nod.
I don't have a problem heading out early. I'm heading out now. And
If it's going to take 3 days, it doesn't matter. We can leave right away.
That's what I would say.
Okay, let's head out.
That's fun. Oh, I push keys.
Does anybody know the way out of this place?
I'll lead. Go down the hill or go down the opening that we're at, and then walk up the door. Pretty much the same way we came in. If my thing would stop moving. Oh, that's because somebody else is playing with it. Okay. How do you do download?
I switch maps.
I ask if he knows a faster way than what we know.
What way you know?
Walk around the mountain. Didn't know if you know any paths.
I'll look around and say, walk over mountain. Lots climbing. Walk around mountain. Probably faster.
Okay.
I prefer faster.
I guess I'll go ahead and lead the group around the mountain. Want me to roll something?
Back up. Or there's something else. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and do a perception.
I'll help.
Just gonna go for your normal time of ending around 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You get to about there in the next 4 hours approximately.
Okay. Of course, I'd like to work on leatherworking before bed, if I'm allowed.
Yep. Anyone looking for a place to
I'll look.
give me a survival check? You think you found a pretty nice place?
Cool.
Do the leatherworking times 2.
See if there's anything I can really do for my. I'm gonna be cleaning the gyms I got.
Just 1 sec. Decided to shut off randomly.
Your
And,
computer?
No, my headphones. Just like randomly, it just was like beep. I'm like, why? I'm talking. I know I'm quiet, but I'm talking. So you get about 2 hours of work done on that carapace.
Okay.
Bring it before.
Sounds good.
We'll say the stranger in the group keeps making weird shifts and clicks and weird stuff, and it distracts you during your last 2 hours.
Okay.
always blame the new guy.
You are cleaning gems. Yeah, jeweler's tool dexterity.
Okay. How many of those? Just one, or how many?
Oh yeah, just the one.
So you actually make them dirtier.
Yeah, I noticed that my cloth is dirty, not clean.
Yeah,
Gotta wash my gear.
you think they're pretty clean, but every so often you'll be in the midst of cleaning one, and you'll drop one in the snow, and as you pick it up, it is somehow dirtier than it was when it got dropped in the snow.
I put them away. After about the third time, like, nope, this is not gonna happen today. I was trying to show off too much. Getting knocked off the pillar messed me up a little bit too much. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Nice recovery there. No, we're doing anything.
Well, I'm just going through my gear and making sure that my weapons are all sharp and in good shape for what's to come.
All right. So we were at midnight.
I'll take first watch.
You guess I can take a watch.
And I'll take the final two.
Look in, give me a perception check. This trying to impress this young warrior isn't going so well.
Nope. I'm just hoping all these bad rolls get done with before the thing.
Especially against the dragon.
Yeah.
Right.
We need our A-game dice for dragon fights. And Sky needs to be having all the nat ones.
We'll see. So your 2 hours. Let's see, let me get a die. So you get about an hour and a half in to your watch. And it's somewhat quiet, cold, a little chillier than you remember it being even with your natural resistance. And sure, just looking around. Kaga is stirring the fire, and you go and take a seat. And nowhere, you are being woken up by a Goliath, but it's not Illigan.
Okay. I look up and, what happened? You helping looking out?
Loss must make tired.
Yeah, well, unfortunately that happens. Is everything okay?
All okay.
All right. I get up and look around and see pretty much everybody's bedded down. Illiken is kind of slumped in a heap beside the fire.
Yep.
And I take pity on him and pick up his bedding and throw it over his shoulders. And then I get ready for my watch.
Alright, go and give me your perception roll.
All right.
2 hours goes with no problem. Still a pretty quiet night. Definitely cold. A little bit of a rock fall further out to the northwest. But other than that, 2 hours goes with no complaint.
All right. Look around. Everything seems to be okay. So I go and I shake Celestine awake. And I do happen to observe that Illiken is still slumped by the fire. So he probably hasn't moved in 2 hours.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I let Celestine know that all's well. And I go crawl back in my bedding and I cover up, try to get warm.
I'll stretch and yawn and try to wake up a bit. Maybe rub some snow on my face, trying to get rid of that last bit of sleep.
Yeah, that'll definitely do
wake
it.
me up.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and give me a perception. Same thing. Still calm throughout the night, and at some point in the wee hours of the morning, maybe 2 hours in, to your watch, the clouds start to part, and you can see the aurora above you.
Nice.
But your watch comes to an end, and nothing of consequence.
As the watch ends, I will start waking everyone up. Kind of just start getting everyone out. That's all there's to it.
I get up and stretch a bit and rub my eyes, and then I pack up my gear, taking care to make sure that I don't put any knocks or dings on my sword.
You still have that damaged one, or did you get new ones? I don't remember.
I got new ones.
Get new ones up in Caronic.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I could still put nicks in the blade by bumping them against rocks or each other.
I know.
So I just want to be careful. You gotta have it sharp for that dragon.
Keep them nice and new as long as possible.
Mm-hmm. That is so. All right, so I'm ready to go.
I get up after, I hear the movement. Oh, crap. I'm going to beat this dragon up. I have to. As I get up and collect all my gear. Thank whoever put the blanket on me. You can get it all ready. Offer a berry to whoever needs it.
I'll take one.
The other Goliath, will take one as well.
One for me. I assume, or it's just us, so. But I assume everybody except. Do you take one? Nowhere.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Using rations.
Yes.
Arden and Claudette will take one too, just because I don't feel like taking rations from their inventory.
I rolled for them since it's pretty much a freebie. I gave it to them.
Okay.
And they normally take it, so that's why I grabbed it.
Okay. So, once everyone has their gear together, I'll start heading out. Start leading the group towards the dragon's cave.
Give me a perception check.
And Claudette will help me?
You got a map.
Okay.
And you guys stopping for lunch?
Nah.
Think so, but
No. I'm full. Pick up some snow and drink it. Or munch on it. But drink it.
Let's hope it wasn't discolored.
I wouldn't have picked it up then.
Mm.
yellow snow, yellow snow, yellow snow. Right, so that is where you will get in your day's travel.
Let's see, from here, when do I think we'll get to the dragon's cave? Approximately what time?
Probably around 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. Then let us bed down for the evening and get to it in the morning. Of course, after professions.
Yeah, anyone want to look for a place to stay?
I'll look like normal.
Alright, give me a survival check. You think the spot that you found is pretty okay?
Okay,
Got perfect spot. Right next to this, these hanging stalactites.
yeah. I think I'd like to try and hunt, see if we can get some meat for the party.
How long are you going to go out for?
Oh, probably just an hour. I don't know if there's much chance of even getting game out here, but there's no point in spending a long time out because we don't absolutely have to have it right now.
Give me a survival roll.
Arden can go with him if you'll let him. Since he already rolled. I don't know.
Well,
You want to give me a second roll for Arden?
Sure. Survival again?
Yep.
Hey, Dad, I'm sorry. We killed your character.
Couldn't
As nowhere is lightly stepping between the trees and trying to keep the crunch of the snow down to a minimum. Snap! Snap! Are just walking through trees on branches that have been buried underneath the snow. But nowhere. You come up on a couple of yaks. That are gnawing on a tree.
I didn't hear that last.
You come up on a couple of yaks that are gnawing on a tree.
All right. I'm maneuvering as close as I dare. And take my longbow of warning, knock an arrow.
And are you going for both of them or just one?
Just one. There's no sense in burdening us with a large amount of meat.
Then you have one yak falls to the ground right as you let your arrow loose. A snap from another twig. Thanks, Arden. They both get alerted, and right as they both take off, one falls to the ground and the other gallops away.
Okay, well, I hurry forward with my knife drawn in case I need to cut its throat.
You get there, and it is clean shot to the back of the neck, or side of the neck, but back of the head, and it is just lying there, slowly bleeding out.
All right. Well, I go ahead then and quickly field dress it and I take a leather string and tie its hooves together and sling it over my back. And I'm pretty sure that's going to end up with blood down the back of my clothes, but that's just the way it is. And turn around to Arden and say, I guess we got enough, we can head back.
And he will help you best as he can to get back with the yak without talking back.
Okay. And get back to camp. Did somebody start a fire?
You were all out of the wood that Kaga had brought with him, but he actually went out for 3 hours looking for wood and brought back bundles of wood.
Oh, that's a lot of wood. So get a fire started, and then while they're getting that fire going, I start skinning this yak. I do the best I can. Celestine, I don't know if you want this yak hide or not, but I'm not great at skinning, so I probably have damaged it some.
No, that's fine. I've got plenty of hides at the moment.
Okay. I'll continue, get it skinned out, and I cut the meat into in big chunks, and we put some of it over the fire to probably slice it out and put it on flat rocks next to the fire. So basically cook it or fry it that way. And I don't believe we have any vegetables left, so I guess it's just going to be meat tonight. And while waiting on the meat to cook, I cut the rest of the meat into smaller portions so we can carry them. I don't think we really need to dry it out. Not that at this temperature it would actually dry very much, but it's cold enough that the meat's not going to spoil for several days. So as long as I got it cut up and wrapped, I think I can carry it, and we'll have meat to cook. So I turn the steaks on the rocks, and they're searing up nicely. But, without any vegetables or starches to go with it, it's going to be just kind of a plain supper, but it'll definitely be filling.
Since there's a possibility of us fighting tomorrow, I'll make sure I eat some of that.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, since there's a possibility of us fighting tomorrow, I'll eat some of it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You need your protein for strength. So this may turn out to be a fortuitous kill.
And I'll feed Drake some of it.
And of course, we offer meat to Kaga if he wants it.
He will definitely take some. Celestine, want to give me a couple rules? I'm guessing. you get your breastplate done.
I get it done?
Yep. You needed 7 hours, and you had 4, and that would complete you.
Oh, I was written down as 14 hours.
Maybe I have the shield down.
Yeah, the shield was 7 hours.
I never changed that. Damn it. All right. You're 8 out of 14 then.
Okie doke.
Oh, I see what I did. I put seven down because it's 7 checks,
Oh,
but I've been doing hours / whatever. Hours completed versus hours total, and I put down seven checks. Yeah.
that
Muy
makes
bien.
sense.
Anything for looking?
Not tonight. He wants to be well rested.
Already?
And he doesn't want to make a fool of himself again.
I'll take first watch.
I guess I can take a second watch.
I'll take third.
That should be all.
That way, if you fall asleep, it's not too horrible.
Yeah, pretty much. He's not feeling very proud of himself at the present moment.
Alright.
If you fall asleep, Claudette's just gonna come over and have a little taste.
She can. Just make sure that the other guy doesn't see it.
Okay. That went the direction I wasn't expecting. Anyway, I'll shut up, Sky. Your turn.
Yeah.
Hey, we had to have,
It was almost like she was listening.
Right?
It's like her ears were burning or something. I don't know.
Were you talking about me again?
Hey,
Actually, we were.
Okie dokie. Was it good
Apparently-
or bad?
Apparently, you're having a taste of Illiken.
and I just said the other guys couldn't see.
And some of them are apparently trying to watch. You have a. Anyways.
Sounds like something she would do.
That's what we said. We had to bring you into you when you're not here. So you here, or are you just on the phone for break?
I'm trying to get in.
Yay! Perfect timing. You've missed me having terrible rolls so far and making a fool of myself in front of our new companion for the campaign.
We've got a new companion.
Not for the campaign.
Oh, we have a new companion.
Yeah,
You have
for
the
the
companion
fight.
for this small expedition.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're going up to the dragon. And one of the lesser experienced members of Illiken's tribe decided to join us.
And so far, he thinks he's more experienced than I am.
Well, considering your role so
So
far,
far.
he's not wrong.
So far, he's stayed up for your entire watch when you fell asleep, and he went out and looked for firewood and got the maximum roll that he could get for getting firewood.
Like I said, that's why I said I can't roll too many times. I gotta get back my my juju jet.
So who's been rolling for me?
Me,
Oh, have you been more successful than you usually are?
I actually deliberately tried to avoid rolling on your character sheet. So I'm actually controlling 4 characters at the moment. Well, 3, because Sky's been rolling for the companion. But so Arden's been doing all the helping, and Claudia's just kind of been watching. That's it. Claudia's been watching.
What am I watching right now?
You're supervising.
Okay.
Nothing really.
We're about to take break or a dinner or shifts
Sleep.
for night watch. Uh, not Claudia. Celestine's first. Nowhere's second. I'm third.
Oh, well, if you're going to be third, I guess somebody's got to be fourth.
Mm.
Celestine takes 2.
So technically, I'm 1 and 2.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Technically, I probably will need the help. So yeah, take the third one with me.
That way you can eat each other.
And that's why
Oh,
he was
wow.
saying you'd come and you'd take a bite of me, or
My threat was that if Illikin fell asleep on his watch again, you were gonna come over and take a taste. And
Oh,
and he said that's okay, she can. Just don't let the new guy see it.
who wouldn't want the seductress of all, wherever we are, to bite them?
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue with our watches.
I'll go to sleep.
This went a direction I was not prepared
I
for.
mean, I don't know how you weren't prepared for it because my mind went there as soon as it came out of your mouth.
Yep.
Honestly, I meant it totally innocently. I had no sexual intent behind it at all. It was all just, I mean, like a taste of blood type thing. Vampire. And
Sure.
I'm a dampier.
whatever.
You're a damn something.
You know what?
Oh.
You're the one who keeps correcting me. So,
Well, if you want to get technical, you're a Dompire. Or Dompier. Yes. Not a Dampier, a Dompier. But,
Anyways, Celestine, give me a perception roll for your watch.
at least I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah. Only I do that.
Um, about 3 hours into your watch, you hear the loud flapping of wings above you. The clouds are once more over the sky, and as you look up, you don't see anything up there, but you can definitely hear loud flapping wings above the sound of the wind. And it lasts
Okay.
for about a few minutes, as it travels like that.
I'm sorry, Trouble's like what? Okay.
But other than that, your watch is somewhat peaceful, other than the loud wind and frigid cold. Little solace from the fire.
Okay. Um. When it's over, I will. Um. I'll wake up nowhere. Just kind of shaking awake. Kind of gesture for him to be quiet. Say, I heard a dragon overhead not too long ago. I think it passed us by, but should probably be quiet during your watch just to be safe. Other than that, it was a quiet night.
Okay. I get up, stretch and yawn, and take a look around the camp. See that pretty much everybody is bundled up sleeping. I stir the fire up and add a couple pieces of wood to it. Then I get ready for my watch.
Go and give me the perception check.
All right. And although it's tempting to drum out on a rock or something just to keep my energy going, I don't do it because Celestine warned me to be quiet.
You don't hear any flapping over the wind. There's not much that you can hear, but the about an hour and a half into your watch, you do hear a small rock fall somewhere to the southwest area. That was loud enough to rumble over the wind, but it lasts for 20 or 30 seconds, and then it's done. let the rest of your last half hour goes without any issues, and you've completed your 2 hours.
Well, I get up and go over and shake Illiken and say, Illiken, it's your turn.
I'll get up slowly, stretch, pat some snow on my face, stoke the fire a little bit more, and start walking around the camp.
Okay, and I go off into my bedroll and cover up and try to get warm.
Look and give me a perception check.
It's not an 8.
So close. So close.
Not an 8.
Nice.
Your watch. Nothing much happens. You can't really hear above the wind. But as your watch is coming to a close, the wind is starting to pick up a little more. And you feel like there may be snow coming in at some point during the day. But with that, your watch comes to a close. Okay.
Illiken?
Okay.
Yep.
Your watch came to a close.
I get people up. A little groggy, but I get them up, and I made it through. Pack all my gear, offer everybody a breakfast, so we don't have the smell of livestock on us when we get there. So I offer up a bear to everybody who wants one.
Sure, I'll take one.
I'm gonna go for some of that meat that nowhere bagged last night.
Yeah, I slice up several cuts and put them on the rock next to the fire. As I think I want the meat as well. And start cooking. Anybody else?
Sure, if you're cooking.
Okay, I'll slice another piece off for you.
Before I eat the
Mhm.
berry, of course.
And Kaga, you want meat or a
Yes.
berry?
Meat.
All right. And so that's now, what, 4 or 5 steaks cooking there? And the fire is hot enough that we're not going to have any trouble with it cooking. In a minute or two, it's just sizzling away. and let it sizzle a little bit, and then I turn them all over. And when I think they're warm through, I start pull one off for me. I don't know if you want it cooked longer, just leave it. But I'm good with it medium rare. And
How
so
much? Sorry, go ahead.
I just say I cut a chunk and start chewing on it.
I'll take one or some too.
Okay, well,
How much extra do we have, Sky?
How did I know that was coming?
Because you know that we're practical people.
You have enough for 25 rations.
okay.
Good kill.
So are you holding on to those, or are you gonna hand them out?
Well, I can hand them out. What do you want? You have about 5 to each of you?
I think that would be an even split.
Okay. And so I'll keep 5, and you each get some.
Okay. I'll put those in my rations.
What the heck is my rations? Okay. I keep chewing on the meat, and it's not terribly tender, but then, consider its source, it wouldn't be. But I go ahead and start having juice running down my chin. I kind of wipe it away, but it's messy. But it also tastes really good, and it's warm. The rest of you take a steak if you want it.
I like mine a little less cooked.
Okay, you better grab it quick then.
I grab a raw piece and start eating it.
I'll take it. I'll eat some. Just for flavoring.
Yeah, that, all that protein and the juices are going to help you be stronger to fight more.
I get all my gear packed up. Check my weapons. Get them ready. And check the horn to make sure it's ready.
My dogs have been glued to either mine or my dad's side since Wednesday. Because everyone else went on a camping trip. But just now, I'm sitting here petting my dog and scratching her down. She's having a wonderful time. My sister just called her once, and she goes flying out of the room like I'm nothing. No loyalty, I tell you.
You should have enjoyed it while you had it.
It was actually kind of a pain in the ass. But anyway.
Alright. So you guys heading out?
Yes.
Yep. I know he's got the map, but I'll help him.
Her.
Ooh. Good thing we got the map and the help.
Right.
That's okay. Let's get those nat ones out now.
What I say?
I'd rather you have a 20 now and get a 1 later.
You would. We don't.
I just want to. Now that'd be cool if it doesn't blow up and it does a full damage. That's all I'm wanting.
After about 3.5, 4 hours, the temperatures start dropping extremely low.
We
Everybody
might
roll
want to
me-
take some cover.
Everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Nowhere is resistant to cold.
Yeah.
I thought Illiken was too.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's magical cold, and ouch. Yeah, get rid of all those nat ones now. Oh man. The weather laughed at my intimidation attempt.
Alright, so Claudette and Illiken, you are both shaking and your fingers are going numb. And currently, each of you get 1 point of exhaustion.
Do I notice this?
When I say, we might want to take shelter. I'm really cold.
I guess you do.
I will use my spear to conjure flame and try to keep people warm for a while. How many hours do we have before we get to Dragon's Cave?
Probably another 4 to 5.
Okay, I'll continue to use that every hour until we get to the Dragon's Cave. So just let me know how many we use when we get there.
As we're walking, I turned to Kaga and I asked, do you know anything about this dragon we're approaching?
Kaga will look at you and say, "Dragon eat beasts. Dragon eat people. Not sea dragon. Only dragon sea is dead dragon in front of our cave."
Okay, I was kind of hoping you'd know what color it is, but if you don't, you don't.
As you are heading up this, heading up the mountain, a couple more hours goes by, and a
Silence.
eerie silence. A sudden harsh gust of wind is followed by an eerie silence. However, the silence is short-lived when a low rumbling begins further up the slope.
I really think we need to find a cave or someplace where we can take cover.
And with that, let's take a 15-minute break.
Did you say break?
Yep, 15.
Ouch. I'm back. If some, oh no, I'm not. I gotta go upstairs. But are we back? You're waiting on me?
Nope.
Okay.
You were the first person to say something.
Okay, then I'll be right back again. I just gotta bring this stuff upstairs and get a drink.
Get me a drink while you're at it.
Oh, he'll get you a taste.
Oh, no alcohol. I'm dehydrated.
Sky, how are you?
Lipe.
That's better than the alternative, I suppose.
I'd say it depends on who you ask, but I haven't talked to a lot of dead people, so.
Well, I'm mostly dead. Oh, in-game doesn't count, does it?
I'm back. Yay. Really good yay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Do we get a white?
I'm here.
Sweetness.
Is it just me, or does that sound like Friday the 13th music?
Oh, shoot. Music.
Jason.
I'm actually not hearing any music. It's just background noise. So,
There's a little bit of like keyboard something or other going on.
okay.
All right. So, right before break, an eerie silence came over the pass right after a gust of wind, and then a low rumbling began.
I really think that we should take cover. Just
So-
saying. Or learn how to fly a dragon.
I need a perception, an acrobatics, and athletics check from each person or each character.
Athletics and acrobatics.
Yes.
Ooh, I wonder if that'll work. Oh, we're gonna try that.
Did I lose anybody? Oh no, Sky's thinking.
Did you smell the burning?
Yes. All the way from South Carolina.
All right. So, Illiken. Let's see here. Illiken, you are swept away and are partially buried a little down the mountain. And you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Snow or ice, or what covers me?
It's snow. You're only partially. You're restrained. You're only partially buried. Claudette, you take oh crap, that was not supposed to be that. Oopsies, sorry. Yeah, we'll just go with 7 on that for Illiken. Claudette, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are fully buried. You are
My
blinded.
acrobatics didn't help at all.
Wait, scratch. Oh wait, no, you got 1. Oh, never mind. You got 1 success. Okay, scratch that. Take that in 1 off. So 14 damage, and you are partially buried.
Okay, I was
just
thinking we
restrained.
needed cover. Just telling y'all.
I can see her complaining as she's buried in snow. I really can't.
I'm partially buried. You're buried. I'm partially buried.
But
I
both
can
of you
barely
are
hear you.
both of you are partially buried.
Oh.
Actually, everybody is partially buried. Nowhere. Oh, 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Celestine, 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and Arden, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
How much does Drake take? I thought about that.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay. We picked up some.
And Aga gets clear of the avalanche. And takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
I'm really starting to not like Gallagher. She gave us a ringer.
Not her fault that we didn't take cover when we were supposed to.
Oh, come on. Type this in for the 50th time.
Each of the rest of you, go ahead and give me an athletics check. Get free.
Again?
Yes, the first athletics check was not to get free.
Athletics, I'm assuming, is dexterity.
No, that's strength. Acrobatics is dexterity. Takes a couple minutes, but Celestine and Elkin get out within a minute. Nowhere within 2 minutes. Kaga helps Claudette out within 3 minutes, and then with all of you can get Arden out within 5 minutes, and then you safely pass the avalanche area.
Oh boy.
Damn, me without a surfboard.
What? Okay, once we get past the avalanche area, I'll check to make sure nobody is terribly injured.
I'm still showing signs of being really, really cold.
I'm really, really cold too. Almost to the point that my fangs are chattering.
I'll make sure my spear is lit up.
I lost about a third of my hit points in that avalanche.
And as you get out of that, everybody give me a Constitution saving throw again.
Yes, yes.
Arden's having a really hard time, isn't he?
With advantage goes my flame, right?
This is why
Unfortunately,
this is why she's not playing me today.
no. All right. Arden gains a stack of exhaustion, and Nowhere gains a stack of exhaustion.
Good thing is that they weren't the ones that had the stack before.
Another blast of wind assaults you through the mountain pass. As the flurries clear, 3 small figures catch your attention up ahead.
Can we tell if they're friendly or not?
Yeah, right now they just look like 3 small figures.
Are they moving?
Yes.
Are they Zarups?
Sorry, I'm starting in this game bad.
Oh, but they always hang around dragons.
Threw snowballs at me.
Chwingas?
Yeah.
They look a little more material than Chwingas.
Okay.
In D&D, Zarups are kobolds. Dead.
Okay.
I asked our friend if he's seen them before. If we have not. And if I've seen them, are they the other characters? Or the other cave?
Tribe.
The other tribe?
He says kobold.
Only ones we've run into have been bad ones, so oh boy.
Well, we had some friendly ones in the mine.
Yeah, because we gave them food in exchange for our lives.
We recognize these kobolds.
They look like kobolds.
Okay.
But they must be going someplace warm, so let's follow them.
Sure, why not? Let's see where they go. Do I know about the typical relation between kobolds and dragons in this game? Does my character know about that?
Give me a nature check.
I'm gonna ask if I would because of my knowledge of dragons and with my Drake.
Give me a nature check.
Normally I wouldn't ride a coattail, but that one I can. Is question it. I see.
Celestine, I would say that you know that kobolds speak Draconic, and obviously with Illican in your party, probably have heard them talk in Draconic to each other. Because I can't honestly remember that part back. But as far as what their association is with dragons, probably not.
Okay.
Illican, however, yes, you know that they love dragons. That a lot of them might wish they were dragons. And sometimes they serve dragons, and sometimes they don't serve dragons, and yeah, you know plenty about kobolds.
Guys, I'm wondering, can we send Drake over to see and me and see if we can make friends with him until we sneak up and kill him?
As you say that, one of the two closest to you notices you and yells out, "Are looking to serve him also, tall ones? We wish to serve powerful Fitherias at top of mountain."
Is it going to be warm there?
Why warm?
Because it's cold here.
It's not cold here.
Hmm. Who would we be serving at the top of the mountain again?
Rathiaris.
Really?
Rathiaris?
Rathiaris.
Is he a good witch or a bad witch?
What is witch?
He speaks in common. I whisper. He speaks of the dragon.
So you're going to worship the dragon?
That's their. That's what kobolds do. As I reach down and pet Drake in front of them.
Yes, we wish to get to top mountain to serve. You come to serve as well?
Sure.
Give me a deception check.
Deception.
Put on your top hat. Put on your top hat. Oh.
I'm a rogue. Not that I can't have a bad roll, but I'm a rogue.
They seem to believe you.
Okay,
They
so
say,
let's start following.
sadly, he forced to serve giant in mountain, and only way for us to truly serve Tritharius is to slay giant. But we are just 3 meager small people.
I look at Illican.
Do I know anything about the giant on the mountain?
Nope.
I look over at my clansman and ask him.
He knows nothing about a giant. He says that there have been lots of slaughtered creatures around the plains area and some in the mountains that have been set up as monuments, per se. Within the last one or two moons. But they did not know why or for what purpose.
Well, we have a decision. I whisper this so that my party can hear, but not yell it over the wind or the snow. Do we take them out now, or do we go up there where they potentially become the dragon's assistant? Or do we take them up there? We go up with them, and if we have to fight a dragon and a giant, have them with us.
Sounds like we're going to be fighting something one way or another, so why don't we just go and find out?
I tell them to lead the way.
All right. All right. So you start heading into a cave, and it winds to and fro and up and up and up. And what's the marching order that you guys are going in?
There's only 3 kobolds, right?
Correct.
I'll go ahead because I'm a tank, in case, and probably the other giant will be with me, or half giant,
Goliath.
Goliath will be with me up front with his bone axe.
It would make sense for Claudette to follow behind him if you want to, Claudette.
I'll follow right behind him.
Okay, I'll follow behind her.
And I will joke to him. So far, I think you're a ringer. As we grip my gear and laugh.
Then Arden and Nowhere can bring up the rear,
Sounds good.
as they are ranged.
I switch map swipe.
Thank you.
What is is one thing of do.
What is one what?
Look at his exhaustion.
Did everyone forget that you have 10 temporary hit points?
More than likely.
I only had 5.
You get 10 every morning when you wake up.
So when we took that damage, you should have had 10 temporary hit points to soak
Oh.
up.
Okay, well, I can add 5 back to my count then.
Yeah. If,
I took the 5,
okay.
but I don't know why I didn't have 10.
Because you guys have to put it in there yourself. It's not something that renews when you hit the long rest button.
Mine showed 56 there for a while, so. I fixed it. While we're going in here, I am going to look at my spells real quick. How long do these last? I'm going to cast Aid.
On.
Myself.
Hold on just a sec. Okay, yeah.
Claudette. And who looks worse behind me?
I mean, Nowhere has like horns coming out of his head, but probably Nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere. Each of us get 3 hit points.
3?
Says 5.
Oh, sorry, 5 additional. Thank you.
Your current hit points go up by 5, and your hit point maximum goes up for 5 for 8 hours.
Thank you.
I won't remember to change that, so I'm just going to try to remember that. Thanks for the boost.
Okay, and I'm also, because we're going into a cave. So I can see.
Oh, how many hours did it take us to get here? So I can mark off charges.
4 charges.
Okay.
Okay, are we going to move forward?
After everything I'm gonna do in preparation, anybody else do anything?
I'll check for traps up ahead.
Me a thieves tool, and wisdom. You are pretty sure that the area ahead is safe.
Did you tell me that?
Looks like it's safe.
He moves forward slowly.
I thought the kobolds were going to lead us.
We know lead to to giant kill.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to take your token, Dad.
I am going to see about going as silently as I can. So I'm gonna try to stealth.
Okay.
Granted, I'm loud and obnoxious.
Don't roll rolls
I haven't
until I
rolled
ask for
anything.
them. I know. No, we're just rolled stealth for some reason.
Because I thought it might be a good idea. If you didn't want me to, sorry.
No. The roll is the mechanic, so you're not you're trying to be stealthy. That's fine. If there's a reason for a roll, I will ask for a roll.
Fair enough.
So since we weren't around this corner when I checked for traps, can I check for traps up ahead again?
Okay. Another thieves' tools wisdom.
I need to be smarter.
You are pretty sure that there is no traps ahead.
I don't see anything, Illican. Go ahead. Illican?
I'm trying. My character won't move.
Now try.
Now my character won't move.
That one was probably my fault.
See if this works now.
All right, as you get to there, give me your stealth roll. Everybody.
I like the other one better.
Hilarious. That's even funnier.
What, that you were better than me?
The guy in armor is the guy that makes almost as the quietest. Now, granted, I get negatives because of,
I just glare at you.
Which one do I do for my Drake?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
As Kaga kicks a pebble across the ice, Illikin and everybody else hears something loud. Illikin, you hear, "Oh, there."
Since he already knows we're here, I'm gonna say Illikin of, and then my town.
Sumulalaga.
Didn't understand a word he said.
He will say, "Why here?"
We come to meet the king of the mountain.
Give me a perception check.
Technically, it's not a lie. Deception.
Not very convincing.
But I'm not lying. Because I didn't say that why I was wanting to do it.
What's he saying?
I haven't heard him yet.
No, I haven't understand a word he said so far. I guess he asked you who you were, huh?
Oh, he said, "Who's there?" So I told him I was Illikin of
Sumulalaga.
Ugalaga. Ugalaga. Yeah, I can't even say it. Of the Orc Splitter tribe. And then
He will yell back at you, "I am king of mountain. I not wish to be bothered."
What'd he say?
And I tell them what he says. But I come bearing gifts.
Give me a persuasion check.
Just can't win.
What gift you bring me that I cannot take from you?
The gift of the gods.
What?
The horn of blasting. Be earned and given freely.
Leave what you bring for me near pond, and then be gone.
But I must give it to you in person.
You had another deception roll.
Always the things that I have no skill in.
See a massive and for that matter, hear massive footsteps coming towards you. And you see this massive giant walk slowly to you. And he puts out his hand. In his other hand, he is holding a massive great axe.
Should I be casting Bless?
Look in your move.
seeing it this. Okay. I'll try. I'll try to see how Erica would think about this, because I really want to kill this guy, but I gotta give up my character.
You're a half giant and you would want to kill a giant?
He's more like giant kin. I mean, size-wise, he's like a quarter to maybe a third giant.
Yeah, he's probably lucky his mother was able to get that big head out of herself.
Well, I hear. I pull out the horn of blasting. And I look to Celestine. And you shoot. And she's been with us long enough. She can tell what I'm pretty much thinking of. Should I hit him with it or give it to him?
I cast Bless on Ilkin, Claudette, and Nowhere.
Thank you.
I
Sure, gonna
blow
need it.
it.
What was that, Kenny? I didn't catch that.
I would look at you, because you're generally the one that tells us to do something. No, don't do this or do this. I hold it, and you can tell I'm in the caught between either giving it to him or blowing it at him.
Okay.
So she casts Bless on us. I guess
I
that
know.
means go ahead and blow the freaking thing.
That's what I take it as. So I blow. Yeah, he should be in the cone, right? By now?
I'm still looking things up, but sure.
I mean, it looks like he's close enough to you. Unless he's got a really short cone.
There we go. That's done.
I hope we survive this, guys.
So do I.
He could literally one-shot each of us.
Okay. This can go bad in several ways, so yes. But I did try getting a stop on me. I did try.
Go and roll initiative.
Oh boy. Maybe I should have led. Celestine, what's the chance of that happening?
What happening?
Look at our rolls.
I click on my token, but it's not really responding right, so I don't know whether I can do the initiative.
Well, let's try.
Looks like it worked.
Okay.
Okay, where is this?
I believe Bo would say that chances of us both getting the same initiative is 400 to 1.
Alright, those people that have Bless, make sure that your character sheets show that they have Bless.
Done.
Yeah, because they probably need it.
Elkin, Claudette, and Nowhere.
And Illiken, roll me 5d6.
Okay, 1 second. Making sure my bless is marked on both sides.
Way to go on that one.
And as it hits him, I hit. Oh no, I gotta physically touch him, don't I? For favorite foe.
No, you can just mark, but we'll wait for your turn to do that. He does not seem to take as much damage as you were hoping he would take. But he definitely looks a little distraught that you lied to him. And Nowhere, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna move. Move out there, and then I'm gonna fire my longbow of warning at the giant. And it looks like I missed.
That just barely hit.
Oh, all right.
Don't forget you got 2 attacks on this character.
Yes. I don't forget, but okay, so that's the 13, 14 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I'm going to fire again. And this time I'm going to include grasping arrow and sear. And I'm guessing that hits.
That hits.
Okay. And does that include both the grasping arrow and the sear?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that's 23 damage.
It's a much larger hit.
Yes. And I'm so I'm going to fire once again with grasping arrow and the sear.
You only have 2 attacks. Unless you're doing...
I'm using the action surge.
Oh, sweet. Didn't hear that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, you can only use the sear once because it's a bonus action.
Okay, I don't get another bonus with the action surge.
You get another action with your action surge.
Okay.
Don't get extra reactions, extra bonus actions, any of that stuff. Just an extra action.
Okay. So what about the grasping arrow?
Unfortunately, you can only use those once per turn as well.
Okay. Then I guess we'll just fire another arrow here. And that's 14 more damage.
One more.
What?
Fire in. You get 2
Oh.
attacks. It's
Okay.
full action.
Okay. I just
You're doing
Was it
good, so don't
gonna
knock it.
ask.
Ooh. Barely.
And just barely again.
Uh-huh. But it's still worth 15
Mm-hmm.
damage. So, alright, and with that, I'm going to scoot back. Don't know if that rock helps me any, but I'm going to hope for it. And I would say the opening salvo was at least respectable.
Nothing's okay.
Looks pretty good. Claudette, you're up.
Okay, you guys might die of shock, but I'm gonna go forward. That's not why you're gonna die of shock. Now I'm going to hit him with the main hand.
That hits.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action, or my bonus action to disengage. And go backwards. What is that, cunning action?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Smart rogue.
And so we're gonna come back here and try to hide behind the rock too. And so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, is this end of her turn? Guess that's my turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to use Starry Form to change into Archer. And then I'm going to fire a Guiding Star. Which I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
11 points of damage. And it gives the next person to attack advantage. And then Luminous Arrow. So it's total 19 points damage. And the next person to attack gets advantage. I really don't like being up front here. Can I sneak back here behind nowhere? Does that work? Okay, then that's it for me.
Where were you at?
I was right here.
Okay. Cool.
I'll let Illican stand up there, absorbing all the damage.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I feel a whole lot more comfortable right now if you were a barbarian.
Thank you. Thank you. I've got a couple questions on my turn.
My turn's
We'll
over.
get there eventually.
I don't know if I said that. That's it for
Okay.
me. Okay.
These kobolds are going to do anything, or just hide behind us?
You'll see eventually. Things are happening before that.
Uh-oh.
Illican, you are up.
Well, since I can't move, okay. My question is this a true? Is there? Can I see rock anywhere? Is it all ice?
It is all ice.
So no rock above them. Damn.
You would imagine that being a mountain that there's rock somewhere, but everything you can see is ice and snow.
Yeah, that's understandable. Too bad I didn't have form ice, because then I could use the ice above his head and drop it on him. Let's see. Can't move forward. No, it becomes. Let's see. I gotta look at that spell again. Nope. Okay, that doesn't do anything for me. Let's see. I'm going to move. Am I in that 5 feet or 10 feet?
Yes.
So I can't move until I do a DC, right? If I go to move.
The blue aura should be the ice area.
And I'm inside of it. That's why I was wondering if I go to back
Yeah.
up.
So if you move, then yes, you have to do a dex save. Whether you back up
Okay.
or go in.
I already know the one doesn't. I get 2 hits, so I'm going to.
Is that like a legendary action, Sky?
Yes.
Okay. Just like it wasn't his turn.
Do I get 2 or do I get 3 with this character? I gotta look.
2 main, 1 offhand.
You don't get an offhand if you're shooting them.
Oh, that's right.
And I am going to.
You are what?
Favorite foe.
Okay. Alright, 16 hits, 17 hits.
And of course, this one I'm going to use. I'm going to also cast. So if I'm able to move, I can move quickly. Zephyr Strike. Take off Zephyr Strike now because I only get it once. And the second one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, the first one hit, so the second one hit.
I know. I was just making sure. You know. I don't like these negative ones. All right. All right. Now I'm staying still because I can't move. That's all he does. And Drake can't do anything because Drake would sees that it's rocky terrain and he doesn't want to fall.
Were you casting a spell?
Oh, sorry. Let me pop this. Doesn't let me cast it, so.
Sorry, I was just looking at this.
Did you change it on me?
Yes, trying to
There you go.
figure out
Oh.
why this isn't working.
And then I was going to make sure I mark the favorite foe. 1 use.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, Kaga.
I'm running Kaga, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I got the kobolds.
Okay. Wait, does he have a ranged weapon? He does. I'm just gonna toss a couple javelins out at him. $16 hits, right?
16 hits, 11 misses. Yep. Oh, the joys. Yo, damn it, yay! Roll 20.
What, Silent Bob?
So it's 5 points of damage. It's a d6 plus 4. Not sure why it's not rolling.
Anything else for Kaga?
No, I think that's it.
Well, everybody keeps scooting back, and Illiken is right there. He will swing out at the one that deceived him.
Of course he will.
Hmm. 16 and 25.
25 hits. See if the 16 does. 16 does not.
.24 slashing.
Ouch.
Alright, roll a d12.
Well,
17 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
11.
Yeah.
Damage of 24.
13. 13 points of damage is what you took.
I'm sorry. I mean, it reduced it by 11. That's... Sorry.
Okay, no, I was still wrong in what I was doing. So that's 0 for temporary. And then There you go.
Gonna take over your character sheet for a second, Kenny.
Okay, go for it. What you doing?
Nowhere. You want to roll me 2d6.
What just happened?
Your grasping arrow. Took 3 points of slashing damage because he moved.
Okay. Well, he just disappeared.
He ran away.
Oh. So it must have hurt him a little bit.
And
Right.
it is Arden's turn.
Yeah.
Just a second on that. Kenny, I need to fix that. You took the ice thing with you, or did it disappear?
When he moved, it moved. Or it disappeared.
When he moved, it disappeared.
Oh, okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Can I see him over those rocks?
Yep.
Or rather, can Arden see him over those rocks? I will go ahead and... That is ominous. I'll go and fire...
That will hit.
Okay. That's it for Arden. There. Now it automatically shows up on top. You don't have to actually roll it, Kenny.
Guys, I'll be right back. Gotta go bathroom.
It is going to wrench up a piece of ice from the near the little pond, and nowhere it is your turn.
When you say wrench up the ice, how does that affect us?
It's in chat.
Oh, so it's an additional shield for him.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to fire my longbow of warning at that creature, that giant.
That will barely hit.
Okay, so that's 14 damage.
Even with the +2 to AC that hits?
Oh, sorry. Nope. Thank you. Sorry, that does not hit.
Okay, then it doesn't hit. Sorry about that, but
Should be.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
I'm back.
I'm not going to move back.
Just drop another attack if you want to use
Well,
it.
that's true. I should, but okay. Longbow of warning again.
That one will hit.
And that's 14 damage. But then I'm still not going to move back. Are we showing any? Oh, wow. I was just about to ask if we're showing any damage to him at all. I think we probably are. That's the end of my turn.
Yes, you definitely did. As he falls to the ground, the cavern shakes, and everybody takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage as rocks fall from the ceiling.
Good shot.
Just a question. Back here a ways, you had a cobalt scale sorcerer. Was that one of the three that were with us, or?
Mhm.
Okay, I just wondered if maybe there was more kobolds up there, and there might be, but
Nope, that's that guy right there.
okay. Thank you.
Keepers. So you are out of combat.
For the time being.
Yeah, until you meet another giant you want to kill.
I think that's actually a great place to end it for the week.
Maybe.
Look at the kobolds and go, okay, where's the dragon?
They will kind of shrug their shoulders and say, not able to get past this point? Not sure where to go from here.
So you said the dragon was working for the giant, or the giant was working for the dragon?
Giant beat dragon. And sorry. Giant beat Therius in battle. For Therius bound to serve. Giant.
So maybe the dragon will be beholden to us because the giant is no longer a problem.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it would grant us a boon.
We were coming here to fight this dragon. Was that just because we needed dragon bones, or?
Dragon bones, and I wanted the scales.
Uh-huh. Uh, it's not about protecting the.
It's also about stopping the fighting between our two clans.
That's true.
And so we still have to execute, but to meet the dragon as he looks over at the kobolds. And
You all discussing this, or?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I understand what we're doing here.
In or out of character?
In character, I think.
Okay. Roll initiative.
see, I was never mind.
And
Roll.
we will pick this up next week.
Roll initiative again?
Yeah,
Yes,
we just made
because
enemies out of the
you
We
kobolds.
just talked about killing the dragon.
Talked about killing the savior, or killing the ones that the kobolds were wanting to serve.
Oh. Okay. Well, I can certainly do that, but those kobolds aren't going to be a whole lot of challenge for us, I don't
That's
think.
what you think.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I got my initiative rolled like you wanted. And then we'll meet up on tomorrow or next week.
All right. It's been an interesting session. Thank you all.
We'll see you guys next week.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect.
Okay.
Coolio.